You're listening to the Stone Church podcast. We hope to encourage and inspire you in your faith journey through conversations, devotions, and testimonies of God using our ordinary to do the extraordinary in people's lives. Welcome. I'm Rhonda.
And I'm Kate. Rhonda, you're new to the team
I
this
am
season.
new to the team, and I am hosting a few episodes, and I'm super excited to be part of it.
And can I just say, I love the episodes that you're hosting.
I love them too.
Yeah, you do such a great job. How is your summer going, Rhonda?
So far, so good. The more sun, the better.
That's awesome. Of course, we're not actually like in summer yet, officially. Is it officially summer?
It is officially summer now.
It is?
Yes,
It is?
as of last Wednesday.
It feels like it's officially summer. It was so humid yesterday. It was sticky.
Yes.
Like, so sticky.
But I'm not complaining.
You're not complaining?
No.
I won't complain either then if you're being really grown up and not complaining. But it is summer and we have some great things coming up on the Stone Church podcast.
Yes. And that reminds me that some of these great episodes we need to tell the people about. So we have a summer series, which is Selah, Reviving a Heart of Worship. We have a special interview that's part of that series with Philip Carter, who is a hymn specialist out of White Plains, Maryland. We have devotional episodes. We have a very special interview with Reverend Alvin Frank, as well as weekly releases of the Sunday message recorded at our Davenport Community Campus.
That's right. There's some really cool things coming up. And we also have great conversations and topics that are going to be coming up in August and September on parenting and technology. And I'm excited about what's coming.
It's going to be great. But you know what? We would love to know what topics you're interested in. So if there's something that you would love us to cover in an episode, please email us at podcast@stonechurch.ca.
And also, don't forget, I always laugh when I hear people say this, and now I'm saying it. Don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you can share an episode or write a review, it really helps with the algorithm, which in turn helps more people find the podcast, more people get encouraged and supported in their faith walk. So
that sounds good.
Oh, you can also use that email if you would like to join the podcast team. We are always looking for presenters, researchers, writers, tech support. Podcasting is really fulfilling, particularly a podcast that's encouraging people in their faith.
Absolutely. And speaking of encouragement, we know you may not be listening to this at the beginning of your summer, but we do want to encourage you to take the time to be refreshed throughout this season.
Yeah. And I actually want to take a moment just right now to encourage you with some verses from the Bible. And I want to look at Matthew 11. And this passage, Jesus has he's had a rant. He's really laid out the letter of the Lord to people. But then he says in verse 27, it says this. I'm reading from the Message version. Matthew 11:27, it says this. Jesus resumed talking to the people, but now tenderly. The Father has given me all these things to do and say. This is a unique father-son operation, coming out of father and son intimacies and knowledge. No one knows the Son the way the Father does, nor the Father the way the Son does. But I'm not keeping it to myself. I'm ready to go over it line by line with anyone who is willing to listen. Are you tired, worn out, burned out on religion? Come to me. Get away with me and you'll recover your life. I'll show you how to take a real rest. Walk with me and work with me. Watch how I do it. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace. I won't lay anything heavy or ill-fitting on you. Keep company with me and you'll learn to live freely and lightly. Whatever it is that you are burdened with, let Jesus do the heavy lifting. Call out to God. Ask God for help. Stop striving in your own strength. Let God help you. Let those that God sends to you help you. Does that make sense, Ron? I don't know if that makes sense. Let God help you. Let those that God sends to help you. it's not always easy to do it, but it is worth it to live in the unforced rhythms of grace. I just pray you have a summer that really refocuses you, refreshes you, and we really hope that we're able to help with that in this podcast.
Thank you so much for those encouraging words. And to those of you who are listening, thank you for doing so. Have a great week. Thank you for listening to the Stone Church Podcast.
Thanks for listening to the Stone Church Podcast. For more information, visit us online at stonechurch.ca.